Hello and welcome to Sav Mode. In this video, I'm going to take you to the gym with me and we are going to complete my entire shoulder workout. Let's head to the gym. To warm up before today's workout, I decided to run. Usually I do the stair machine or walking on an incline for 15 minutes, but today I decided I was going to do a run. So I did a medium speed, and then in the second clip, I'm running as fast as I can, fully sprinting for as long as I can hold it, and going back and forth between these two speeds, just kind of running and pushing my body as much as I can. Our first exercise of the day is shoulder raises using the cables. So I have the handle attached and I'm doing 12 on the right arm. I'm bringing my arm down next to me and then I'm raising it to a shoulder height next to me. There is a slight bend in my elbow and then just simply bringing it up and down 12 times on the right. Then again, doing the exact same thing on the left side, grabbing the cable, bringing it to a shoulder height, slight bend in the elbow. I found that this was a great alternative to just doing this same exercise with dumbbells. I really like the motion of using it with the cables. And then once I'm finished doing the left arm, I bring the weight up slightly. I step over the cable, grabbing it with both hands, and then with a diamond grip, I'm using both arms to do the same thing, only this time I'm bringing it straight in front of me, still shoulder height. My elbows are slightly bent, pulling with both arms and hitting the front. I'm also doing 12 of these, so I go straight from the right arm, left arm, both arms, and then I take a break. Repeating it again, whoa, too heavy for me. Putting it back on that lighter setting, going back up, hitting 12 on the right side, making sure that there's only a slight bend in my elbow, not that it's too bent. Breathing when I'm going down, breathing out when I'm bringing it up, going with the motion of the exercise. And it looks like it's a light weight, but it definitely starts to burn after you're hitting that many reps. Same thing on the left side, going in for my 12, breathing, bringing it all the way down, all the way up, making sure my shoulders are relaxed, that I'm not raising my shoulders and scrunching them up when I'm doing the exercise. And then when I am finished with those 12, I'm stepping over the cable, raising the weight, grabbing it with both hands, have that slight bend in the elbows, and then going in for the 12 in front. You will definitely start to feel a burn, but you have to push past that pain to get those gains. The next exercise is a shoulder press using dumbbells. So I'm sitting down on a bench. The bench is straight behind my back and I'm leaning against it. I'm bringing my arms up, so I'm bringing them straight up, and then when I'm bringing them down to a 90-degree angle bend in the elbows and just pushing the weight straight up. It was getting a little heavy for me. The chair that I was sitting in was not at a straight 90-degree angle. It was slightly further back, so I wasn't really sitting properly pressed against it, which made it a little bit more challenging to complete the exercise, but I was just doing as many as I could, so I think I might have done like 10 the first time, 8 or 7 the second time, and then once I finally sat back against the chair, which was in the third set, I realized it was much easier to lean against the chair and not just sit up, so I was at a perfect 90-degree angle, and I was able to complete it with a little more ease. So again, bringing my elbows down to a 90-degree angle and then pressing them straight up above me. My shoulders were definitely starting to burn by this point. The next exercise using 2 cables was for the rear delts. I don't know, I train rear delts on shoulder day, but I know some people do it on back day. So comment below, do you train your rear delts on shoulder day or back day or another day? Let me know. So grabbing the cables, I'm bringing my arms down and then bringing them out and up. I'm hinged at the hips, so I am bent over to grab the cables, and then I'm bringing it, squeezing the muscles at the top of the exercise. I don't put any handles on the cables. I just grab the cables as is for this exercise, and I did 12 reps and 4 sets for this exercise as well. It will hit the back of your shoulders. The next exercise I moved into was a bent elbow lateral shoulder raises. So similar to the very first exercise with the cables where I was bringing my arms all the way up to my shoulder height, it is a similar motion, only this time I'm holding dumbbells. My arms are bent so that my elbows are at a 90-degree angle, and then I am bringing them up, and I'm doing both arms at the same time. So I have the dumbbells in my hand. Again, elbows are bent to a 90-degree angle, and then I'm bringing them laterally up to a shoulder height. Again, through all these exercises, making sure you are not raising your shoulders and holding tension in them, but making sure they are relaxed and that you are getting the full range. Next, I moved over to a seated machine shoulder press. So very similar to the exercise that was the second exercise where I sat on the bench with the dumbbells. This is a machine where you grab onto the handles, and it's a very similar motion where you're bringing your arms down to that 90 degrees and then pressing straight up above your head. After I did the first set, I realized it was a little bit too light for me, throwing on a few more weights, and now going back in again. So just straightening my arms, so my arms are straight when they're in the up position and down, bent elbows in the down position. I did about 12 reps and 4 sets of this machine as well. Hitting you with one more angle of this machine. Again, I raised the seat so it was all the way up. I always raise the seats on machines like this to make sure that it is at the proper height for me, that I can reach everything. Great job, pound it. That concludes today's shoulder workout. If you liked this video, please subscribe.